Hey, how you doing, everyone? Michael, the chairman here. This is a message to other handicapped people that are out there. I was just kind of inspired to make this. For those of you who don't know me, I'm a comedian, a handicapped comedian. I was just going over my material, and I'm preparing this story for a comedy competition about one of the times I was dying in the hospital. And it's kind of a funny story, but it got me thinking about all the things I've gone through to get to this point in my life. I'm 25 years old now. I've had my heart stop many times. And there's been points in my life, and I'm sure many handicapped people, there have been many times in your life as well, where you have no hope. You have no hope, and yet you find a way to keep going. And and sometimes you know, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you don't. And you come back anyways. And there's a lot of handicapped people out there that are suffering immensely. And I know I've seen stories like this out there. I've been in situations like this myself. And I've gone through so much in my 25 years. Uh, and I just want to tell other handicapped people out there just that it gets better, that you can keep going, you can make it through it, and you can start doing things you truly never thought you'd be able to do. I was told by, first off, so many people that I would never really survive to this age. And here I am. I was also told I'd never be able to be a comedian. And against all odds, I found a way to get myself on stage and start telling jokes and stories. And I work day in and day out to put out content and cut up jokes and do podcasts. And I taught myself how to edit, you know, edit, write, organize all my stuff, post and manage social media. And throughout all my surgeries, 9 eye surgeries, 2 open heart surgeries, an ablation heart surgery, tons of other stuff, all these spine surgeries. It's just taught me truly that the odds might not be in your favor. That doesn't mean you can't win. And it can't turn out better than you thought. And right now, it's not, amazing, and it's not my end place. I'm just still starting my life. But I just felt compelled to put this video out there. I was inspired just looking back on all the things I've gone through. And I ain't gonna lie, too. I feel like I was praying earlier. I've gotten very close to God in my life for reasons you might be able to deduct. And I just said in my prayer, use me. Use me to send out a message to people out there, specifically handicapped people, but all people who are struggling and suffering, which is really, everyone. That's the human experience. That's how we learn and grow, is through pain. And I just want to spread a message of positivity that truly, truly, no matter how many times you are beaten in situations and or physically, I was, I've been in my fair amount of fights in my power chair. I still swing in my power chair, boy, all throughout school. No matter how many fights you get in, no matter the odds, you can make it through, truly, and it can be better than you thought. So I just wanted to say that short, quick little message. I don't know how well I said it, but I hope it helps someone out there. If you have any questions or want to reach out or talk, to someone who knows what it's like to go through truly unbeatable odds and come out on the other end over and over again. And, I know what it's like to be at a point in my life where you're cursing God while also begging him to kill you and just end it all. And you're questioning why you keep coming back over and over again. And I also know what it's like to be eternally grateful on the other side of that. After you go through all these experiences and literally experience, I'm sure some of you out there as well have experienced actual miracles. I don't really talk about them. I don't know if I really ever will. Maybe when I'm older or in the right situations. Uh yeah, you just make it through that other side and you experience the point of where you're cursing God and then you're so grateful to God for the lessons he taught you and you realize that you needed every bit of pain that God gave you. It's such an interesting experience to completely understand without any hesitation or blocks why you needed what you got. And for those of you out there who are in the middle of it, no, I know it sucks. I know how much it sucks. I cannot express to you how much I know. And you may not want to hear this. I know I wouldn't probably, but I also would. I also would want to hear this on some level that pain and suffering is actually good, which sounds weird. It sounds kind of counterproductive. And obviously, there are some forms that I think are not good when it's inflicted through acts of evil and stuff like that. But a lot of forms, I think, of pain and struggle of the human existence are very beneficiary to your soul and who you are as a whole. And whatever you're going through, I pray, no matter the outcome, that you're able to absorb all those lessons and embed them within yourself and grow on a soul level. No matter where it takes you, I know it's taken me far past than I knew what I was even capable of. I always had that seed down deep in me where I knew I'm able to accomplish great things. And I truly believe I have a destiny that is an amazing adventure that I'm looking forward to. And I've realized how beautiful it is to be tested and be at your absolute lowest. And it reveals who your true character is on the inside. And that's what true confidence is. It's a gift of true confidence. I know who I am, truly, and no one can ever take that away from me. And I'm able to use that in my comedy, in my writing, and in really every aspect of my life, how I treat other people. Because I know if someone is even attacking me or attacking my character or screaming at me or whatever, I know it's not really about me. I know it's about them and what they're going through. And I'm able to still treat people with kindness who aren't kind to me. And I've had experiences where when I'm at my lowest and I've had people be unkind to me, something was revealed to me where I am capable of showing kindness to people even when they're not kind to me on uh, when I'm at my lowest. I'm able to give and do acts of kindness when I'm able to really give nothing but that. I mean, I've even just I've learned the importance of acts of kindness and service and finding God. And I just encourage all people who are suffering and going through pain to start praying and find God. Truly. What do you have to lose? Truly. Uh, and one of the hardest things for many handicapped people out there is isolation. Whether you're socially ostracized or you have no transportation to go anywhere and you're stuck inside all the time, or you just have so many health problems and are busy with so many surgeries, you don't get to do anything, even if you have a loving family to take you places. You just can't because you're busy medically. Uh, if you in isolation, that's truly a gift too, even though that's one of the hardest things ever. Truly, like solitary confinement is a punishment for a reason, but it's a gift. It is a gift. You get to, you're forced to look all the way inside yourself, which people will, like, I think Carl Jung has a quote about it, the philosopher, uh, about how people will do anything to distract themselves away from facing their own souls, something like that. And it's true. Everyone does with, you know, Netflix, movies, whatever. Any amount of pleasure to distract away from facing who you are on the inside. And that gift of isolation is one of the most challenging things you'll ever face. But you get to truly conquer every inner demon you have. And the authenticity that comes out of that, your true character, it's almost like this field of love is pulled out of you and it just is all around you now, like you're bathing in it. I never had that for the vast majority of my life. I never really felt loved. Uh, I was always an outsider. I was always very different. Just my personality alone, but being handicapped and uh, just my circumstances of how I grew up and where I grew up. And I'm sure many of you are like that as well. And you might view it as a curse. You might even curse God, your situation. You may want to die. I've been there. But I'm telling you, at the end of it, it's just the best. It's just the best, truly. If you can get through it, and you can. You truly can. You're capable of doing it. It is not only life changing, but soul changing. And I want to encourage you on your journey as a disabled person or just a person, every person who's suffering out there, that you're capable of things that you can't even comprehend yet. So, final words of encouragement, start praying, search for God, the universe, whatever you want to call it. Just start something like that. Start reflecting as much as you can. Place value on what you might think are your curses. Truly think of them as blessings and see how it starts to change your life. That's what I would say. And I know I'm a comedian. I know I'm supposed to be funny, but I just felt like I should say this. I don't know. um, hopefully I'll have more comedy clips coming up soon after my competition. We'll see how it goes. So thanks everyone for watching. Reach out if you want to talk, and I'll see you next time.